Hi everyone, hope all of you collected the record from the school. This is the way how we get the record. One side will be completely blank and another side will be, we have the lines to write the notes, whatever we want. Okay, so first what you have to do is, on the top, write the experiment number. Date I will give you later. Below you have to write the experiment name. Okay, left side only you have to draw the pictures and the observation part. Now only picture I am going to give, observations. When we come back to school, we will take the observations reading and we will draw the tabular columns. Okay, so only the figures you have to write it in the, draw it in the left side, blank space. Then all other things what I am going to give, you have to write it at the right side. Okay, I know that no one got the physics lab manual, so I uploaded the PDF of the required experiment what you need to write it. Okay, so this is experiment number 1. Our first experiment is vernier calipers. Actually last year we did the vernier calipers and screw gauge. Hope you remember how we done it. Okay, so what you have to write is, here different headings are given there. I given the tick mark. Whichever you need to write or draw, there I put a tick mark. So after the heading, you have to write objective. Then what is given under the objective, you have to write. Then apparatus required, theory. And this is not required, so I made the cross mark. So the rest of the thing also you required. Second page I did not include, that is not required. Then next one is procedure. So from here, this figure you have to draw at the left side. Okay, the figure you have to draw at the left side. Rest of the writing you have to do at the right side. Then last, this part we will do it later. So I did not include in the PDF file, that I will give you later. Finally, at the last, after finishing the procedure will finish by here. After finishing the procedure, actually this part I did not give. So if you are finishing the page, make sure that minimum 6 to 7 lines gap before writing the next experiment, because we need to write the calculation of the final result. Okay, that is the way you have to write. Now after that, once if you give the gap of 5 to 6 lines for writing the calculation, you can move on to the second experiment. Our second experiment is screw gauge. Same way, write the experiment number, heading, then objective, apparatus, theory. This part I avoided. Then procedure. Under the procedure, you will get a figure. That figure you have to draw it in the left side. Okay. This is also in the same way. Till the procedure I have given. After that, given space for writing the calculation. This part we have to write it in the left side. Okay. So make sure that before starting the next experiment, there should be a single full blank page should be there to write the datas and the tabular column. Likewise, you have to write all the 5 experiments according to the order which I have given. And our third experiment is this one, volume of regular shaped body. These two figures you have to draw it in the left side. I didn't put the tick mark in the PDF file, but this also you have to draw it. This one we will do it later. So for this one, keep in your mind, we have 2 tabular columns. Okay, we have 2 tabular columns. So one page you can draw this one, or half of the page you can draw this one. Half you can keep it for this tabular column. Then one more page should be there, or minimum 2 pages figure plus 1 blank page. Likewise, you have to keep in your mind. Then for this one also, 2 or 3 lines should be there for writing the conclusion. Then after that, I have given this one. So both figures you have to draw it. Actually it is experiment number 6, but in your record you have to write it as experiment number 4. 3 we completed. This is a 4th experiment. Because of this pandemic situation, the number of experiment is reduced from 7 to 5. So we are only going to do with the 5 experiments. So this one you have to draw the two figures in the left side. Then these observation that we will write in the later. Okay, after taking the values, we will write it. Then our last experiment, actually I have given the fifth experiment as the 16th experiment. There is no reading actually for this one. Only we have to, like a demonstration experiment we used to do every year. So the entire thing, I given everything. So the entire thing, only the figure you have to draw it in the left side. Rest of the thing you can write it in the right side. So don't forget to write the experiment number and the name. And I will include the PDF along with that. If any doubt is there, just mention in the comment box.